Welcome back to Decentralized Energy Canada's Spotlight Series. Today, I'm joined by Dan Erhardt, who is the founder of Arcus Power Corporation. Hi, Dan. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. All right. Well, we'll start off with a little intro. So, who is Arcus Power, and what problem are you trying to solve?
Arcus Power is an emissions and energy cost management software. And the problems that we solve for large power consumers looking to manage and reduce their energy costs.
So, there's quite a bit happening in the energy management field right now. What is your unique selling point compared to your competitors?
First of all, we're a customer-focused software development company with a lot of domain expertise in energy markets, and we use our expertise paired with, cloud-hosted solutions and neural network modeling, or AI, to deliver our software. And I think an exciting, innovative way that really captures all of the energy costs that our power users are looking to get a handle on understanding. Our competition and others in the market today tend to focus on one part of the problem where they can collect a fee or a percentage of the savings, but we're really focused on the customer needs and understanding their full energy costs and getting a snapshot of that.
How are you guys contributing to social development and sustainability?
We're really focused on the emissions tracking in a dynamic manner and looking at that as being a means for all large power consumers to track and better get a handle on how they're measuring their emissions and how they can better reduce them.
Mm-hmm. Given the nature of your technology, how do you foresee Arcus influencing traditional utilities in the future?
Well, on the traditional utility side of things, where they would more or less say, here's the price of your power, here's your power, and you consumer going to follow the rate that we provide to you, and that whole story has changed with consumers being empowered with knowledge and insights around how they consume power, what are the volatile parts of the power market, how can they be better users, consumers, and even participate in the grid reliability needs. And so we meet those aspects with Arcus's technology. And utilities today leaning towards a more integrated approach in the management of their portfolios, from balancing their generation with their supply needs or consumer needs. We meet part of that gap.
So, are there any examples of any misinformation in your industry that you feel Arcus can help address?
And the challenge that Arcus and others are faced with is it's referred to as change management. And how do we demonstrate neural network models that use human augmented AI to forecast periods of volatility and coordinate with their assets is effective. And it takes time through statistical analysis and proving that these models are effective. We've been doing this now for 5 years, and we continue to see the trend progress towards a strong performing product. One of the ways we also address this challenge is we start with these web interfaces and these dashboards where operators and users can engage on it, and they can see where they should be taking corrective actions and making changes and looking to make these optimizing decisions for themselves and gain some comfort around the system.
And so, what milestones have you met as a company?
Our biggest milestone recently was the completion of our Series A financing with our private equity partners, Longbow Capital, and their Energy Innovation Technology Fund. Now we're in the midst of setting up our U.S. operations and our office in Austin. So that will be completed this month.
Awesome. Well, congrats on acquiring your Series A funding. You've been through that whole process. So what lessons have you learned while you were seeking and acquiring funding?
My biggest lesson looking back on it is the point in which you're ready for that investment is really when you have that product market fit. Prior to that, your funding options are, probably best suited to, be obtained from friends and family raises, bootstrapping, government grants, really understanding, what you have and how it's going to be used by the market. And then how do you price it and sell it after that is the next step. And then once you've achieved that and you can demonstrate that you're growing in that domain, you're well suited to go and attract an investor, I think.
Canada has this goal to have a clean electricity or a net zero electricity grid by 2035. In your opinion, what do you think Canada can do to decarbonize the grid?
I think that we're going to see some major step changes in hydrogen technology as a driver of that strategy. I believe you're going to continue to see this growth in renewable power generation from wind and solar as well, and batteries. You have to build the grid out, 4 times the generation capacity. Arcus's role in it today is as a technology provider, is in providing a communications platform so that you can have broad communications to these assets and making good decisions around your energy cost management. And our eye is really on continuing to develop software that meet like the dynamic needs of the customer and understanding the market problem. If whether you're in carbon capture or hydrogen production, you're still going to have large power needs in managing these systems. Arcus will be a participant in that transition.
And how do you see Arcus evolving into 2022 and beyond? Do you have an end goal for the company?
2022 and beyond. So this year, our focus is on continuing to deploy and sell our products in Canada. They've been very successful, and then to enter into the US with our products. And we have some early adopters there that we're very excited to be working with. And beyond that, I believe we have a scalable technology. I want to continue on the customer problem and working with them. That's how we've been able to bootstrap a business, is understanding those problems very well. There's about 27 ISOs I've identified globally where Arcus can sit. And my hope is that following a successful launch in the US, that we can look to European markets, which right now have a very high need for these types of solutions.
Mm-hmm. And my final question is, where can people go to learn more about you?
You can go to arcuspower.com. You can reach out to our team through the email link on there. Somebody from our product development team, corporate development, or sales would be happy to engage with you. And you could probably get pretty good access to me through there as well. So,
all right. Well, thanks for a great interview, Dan. It's been really a pleasure speaking with you.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks.